Hey, welcome back to the channel. I finally got in the King Hiss from the CG Netflix series. And it looks like this is probably going to be the second to last figure that I will get from the line. If the Mossman figure ever comes in, it's been on back order for a while. They said originally it was supposed to be in April that it was coming in, but we haven't seen it yet. But anyway, what we do have is King Hiss. Now, this is a complete reimagining of the character. He's no longer hidden as a man with a snake under his armor. He's just a armored snake, essentially, which is pretty neat. I like the concepts that they had in the show. I really wish we could have gotten more into the Snake Men on this series if there was another season, but alas, here we are. So if you look at the back of the box, got a little lever here that makes him I don't even know what they actually call this. I guess it's just an action feature where he wiggles his arms. Let's see, what's he do here? Okay, so he just raises his arms. You can also see that his mouth opens up. Now, it's kind of clunky. Kind of wants to stick a little bit. But pretty cool looking figure. We're going to get him out of the package and get a better look at him. So, let's see. What do we got to do to open this thing up? Looks like just a piece of tape on the bottom. Now, this come from Big Bad Toy Store. I had this one on order for a while, and then it sat in my pile of loot, and I was waiting for other items to come in. Oh, you know what? Tape on the front. Tape on the front. We don't care about this box. There we go. You never know what you're going to get when you try to open these things. And then he is just got the little pieces of plastic around him. This is neat. This is different than what we're used to seeing, especially in this line of figures. All right, so King Hiss. Now, easy for him to fall over, that's for sure, but he is articulated in a couple of spots. Looks like that would be, but it's not turning. In all honesty, it's kind of loose. And while this is a big departure from the other figures in the line, and it's a little more creative, kind of disappointed by that. Because he is a little top heavy, so if you don't have him standing just right, it will just tip over. But I dig the design. The hands being snakes, of course, that's straight from our vintage. They did pull that from that version of King Hiss. I do like the detailing. Is very cool looking. And having the gold, and from being a King Hiss, all the gold in this simulated crown here is very cool. All in all, though, price-wise versus what we actually get, because this is a deluxe figure, at least it's in the deluxe style packaging, it's kind of a disappointment. So let's, for a size comparison, here is the Origins King Hiss in his snake form. And as you can see, they're in scale together. Whereas I was under the impression this was a bigger figure than the others. But also with the Skeletor Reborn, always had the vibe that was a larger figure, but it's not. So I guess this makes sense. But it's kind of neat to see how different, yet how much similar they can be with the snake hands and, just snake themed in general. I dig the Origins a lot better than this, just because of the changeability to be able to put the different parts on him. I don't know. It's not bad. It's not that I hate it or anything. I'm just kind of, this part is what I don't like. It's just not balanced very well. No matter how you do it, there's always going to be a spot that's just not balanced. That's just the way this thing is made. So as far as being a toy, it's very cool. To sit on the shelf is okay. I wouldn't mess with it too much because if this joint gets loose, then this thing is just going to fall straight over. It's not going to stand up. But it is a cool design. I will give it that. Now I'm curious why this sticks through the back here, but on the other one it doesn't. I don't know. Thought maybe this thing came out, but it does not. If anybody's got some insight into why this is sticking through like this, let me know in the comments. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. This is definitely not one of the figures I want to end my reviews on this line with. Hopefully that Mossman figure will actually get released, and that will probably be the last figure that we do a review on for it. But let me grab another figure from this line so you can see how they scale together. Here, I just grabbed one of the He-Mans. As you can see, it's not really that much bigger than the other figures. And this one probably wasn't the best He-Man to grab because he's got the legs spread apart a little wider than the others because he rides the motorcycle, but you can at least see the scale. It's okay. This will look cool on a shelf. It'll definitely look cool with some of the other characters. Here's with Trap Jaw. Let me know what you're thinking on this one, because I'm kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm indifferent to it. I don't know why. Still, for my money, King Hiss in the Origins line is the best version. And this Origins version, to me, is the best of all of them. So, hey, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please give the video a like. That way I know that someone's watching and that you like what we're doing here. And, hey, as always, I appreciate everybody visiting the channel and watching the videos. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks.